Doodle-doo and welcome to another tutorial in web development. In this tutorial I'm gonna teach you how to make balls bounce in the HTML5 canvas. As you can see, I can decide the velocity and direction with my mouse. And here we go. We also have a ball counter down here in the bottom left corner. So let's get started. First off, make a new folder for your project, bouncing balls, and then we want to go ahead and download the newest Jquery library from jquery.com, and we're gonna use this library to access the canvas tag and also to make like event listeners for when you move the mouse and release the mouse button and such. So go ahead and click download jQuery, and if you get a lot of crazy code, just right click it and do save as and save it to your desktop or wherever. I have jQuery 1.8.1.min.js, but you'll probably have a newer version. Now put your Jquery library in your bouncing ball folder and open your favorite text editor to start coding. Go to File, New File, and save this as bouncing balls.html. Save. Now I'm gonna change this to HTML5. Really doesn't matter, but yeah. Now we wanna start off by just making a basic HTML5 skeleton, and I'm sure you know how to do this. I'm gonna do it right here anyway. So the HTML5 declaration, and then the HTML tag, then the head tag, and then we wanna have the meta tag, charset, UTF-8, the title tag, and then the style tag, and the script tag. Underneath the head tag we put the body tag, and that's our skeleton. Now let's start filling this in. So title, bouncing balls, yay. And in our body we want to put our canvas tag, canvas, and give your canvas the ID canvas. And I know I might be going a bit fast, but feel free to pause at any second and copy, because I don't wanna do it slow and explain everything, because this is basic stuff. Now some styling. Make all elements, that's the star, margin 0 pixels, and padding 0 pixels. So this will make all the elements have no margin and no padding. Now write HTML, comma, body, and give them the width of 100% and the height of 100%. And now do hashtag canvas, or we don't need to access it by ID, we can access it by just what it is, attribute, I guess. Display block, and this will remove any kind of scroll bars like this one in the browser. Yes, now make a new script tag, and we want to import our Jquery library. So type language JavaScript and then source src Jquery and 1.8.1, and then you want to put whatever version you have, min.js, and then the ending script tag. Let me remove this. Yeah, so now we're basically done with all the HTML that we need for this project. From now on we will only be coding in JavaScript. So start off by writing window.onload equals function and then the curly brackets and the parentheses. So this code that's inside of here will be run when the window is loaded. And from now on I wanna step back on the speed and just take it a bit slower, because we're now getting into what the actual tutorial is about, which is HTML5 canvas JavaScript programming. Yeah, so our program is basically gonna consist of a few sections. So let's mark those out right now. So first we're gonna have our global variables, and then we're gonna have our event handler, which is gonna look for the mouse if it's been moved or pressed or released, and if the browser window is being resized, etc. And we also want to have a section for the graphics code, and a section for the objects, and we're just gonna have one object actually, which is gonna be the ball. But if you want to put more objects, you can. Then the game loop, and then we want to have a section which initializes the game loop. Basically it's starting the game loop. So let's call this let's go. Now we've gotten a good start, and in the next tutorial we'll continue coding some more JavaScript. So I will see you then, and have a good day.